Good evening and welcome to Bizworld. I'm Adrian Seet. Private companies that have recorded substantial profits were urged to follow the government's lead in improving employee salary schemes, as announced in the 2024 budget. Prime Minister Datuk Sri Anwar Ibrahim said he had received complaints from the private sector workers claiming that their wages had not increased, even though their employers had reported strong earnings.
Seperti mana dalam sektor swasta sekarang, kalau tengok semua kajian yang dibuat oleh dosen, itu produktiviti itu ada peningkatan, tapi kadar upah itu peningkatan yang sangat sederhana. Ada yang komplain syarikat untung 400 juta setahun, tapi upah pekerja tidak meningkat langsung.
Anwar, who is also the finance minister, was speaking at the monthly meeting with staff of the Prime Minister's department. The government will review the public service remuneration system and provide an incentive of 2,000 ringgit to civil servants in grade 56 and below. Anwar also said he wanted the review to be completed by the middle of next year, so there would be significant announcements in the 2025 budget. The Employees Provident Fund (EPF) has lauded 2024 budget as an important step forward to prioritise the financial security and prosperity of the country's ageing population. Under the 2024 budget, the government has increased the matching incentive for the I Saraan program, expanded the I Sayang program to husbands, extended the I Suri program for housewives, as well as introduced a flexible EPF account. Its CEO, Datuk Sri Amir Hamzah Azizan, said the old age well-being of the rakyat remains one of the government's priorities. Currently, only 60% of the labour force is covered under formal retirement schemes via EPF for private workers and civil service pension. The low level of savings amongst EPF members also needs to be addressed to ensure that they can retire comfortably and meaningfully in their old age. EPF will work with the government in realising the aspirations in order to ensure the retirement life of Malaysians is secured. KPMG Malaysia has urged the government to come out with a clear mechanism on how the capital gains tax (CGT) works to avoid a double taxation. Its head of tax, So Lian Sing, said Malaysia currently collects tax on profits made from selling shares in real property companies. He believed that a reasonable transition period and potential exemptions are essential for a successful implementation. So opined that the CGT will have a short-term impact on the merger and acquisition deals given the lack of understanding of how the mechanism works. He hoped that the mechanism may provide a certain partial exemption to some of the key potential transactions. The Civil Aviation Authority (CAAM) has suspended the Air Operator Certificate (AOC) of MyAirlines in Sdn Bhd. The Aviation Authority in a statement said the suspension takes effect today for 90 days pending further investigations. The sudden suspension of MyAirlines operation on October the 12th raises serious concern on public safety as well as the overall integrity of civil aviation operations in Malaysia. CAAM said a detailed safety audit will be carried out on MyAirline during the temporary suspension to reassess the airline's capabilities. A safety audit was reportedly carried out on MyAirline from May 29th to June the 1st for their AOC renewal. However, there were no findings to indicate financial distress. Foreign investors returned to Bursa Malaysia last week, purchasing some 10 million ringgit worth of equities after 2 consecutive weeks of net selling. Now, according to MIDF research, most of the inflows occurred on Thursday, a day before the 2024 budget announcement. The firm said it was a mixed trading week with foreign inflows observed only on Tuesday and Thursday. Foreign investors have net sold 3.12 billion ringgit on Bursa Malaysia year to date. The top 3 sectors with net foreign inflows were utilities, technology, as well as industrial products and services. Meanwhile, the top 3 sectors with net foreign outflows were consumer products and services, healthcare, and financial services. Local institutions have continued to purchase domestic equities for the second consecutive week, snapping up 136.9 million ringgit worth of shares. And that's all the time we have for Bizworld. I'm Adrian Seet. Thank you for investing your time with us and stay tuned.